Morning everyone, it's Friday. I'm not sure of the date. I think it's the 30th or something. I'm not 100% sure. Again, we have got another beautiful day in Liverpool. It's that very fine rain, just soaks you through. So I'm actually cutting the conifers up by hand because I don't want to use the chainsaw because it's electric. It's a 240 volt mains, so I'm not using that out here in these conditions. I don't want to blow myself up, but I've done quite well this morning. There's all the stumps. I'm keeping all them. I might make something for the cats out of them, or I'll just cut them up into segments and use them for the fire pit next year. So they're nearly all gone now. Sharon's gone to the tip with a load of foliage, so I'm going to carry on cutting these down. I'm just having a quick brew. So I'm doing it all in the one area. I'm dragging them over to this area here and cutting them all there because it does make quite a bit of mess. So I can concentrate all the stuff in one area and just rake it and bin it. I'm just back in a bit. So it's just a matter of plodding on, and once we've got rid of all these conifers and tidied the garden up, we're going to have a break for Christmas because it's only what, 6 to 8 weeks to Christmas, something like that. We're going to have a break and then crack on in the new year. We've just got one more fence panel to go in, but it's a slightly different size to all the others, so we've ordered that. Hopefully that's coming tomorrow. Get that painted and put in, and that'll be us till we'll just potter. We'll do little things, but we're not going to do nothing major now until next year. And I'd like to thank everyone who's sent me emails and messages asking how we are. It's really appreciated, and the same goes to everyone out there. I hope you're all keeping well and looking after yourselves in this strange year. And but talking of strange years, that's a reason, one of the main reasons why we've decided to do a makeover on the garden, is because this virus isn't going anywhere until they get a vaccine. And when that vaccine does eventually come out, it's going to take months for it to be distributed, and then there could be another strain, so we could be in lockdowns for a while. So I've got a feeling we're going to be spending a lot of time in the garden next year, so all that will get cut up with the chainsaw, so we'll have plenty of firewood. Anyway, I'm going to crack on, otherwise Sharon will be you haven't done nothing since I've been the tip. Right, catch you all later.
It's the cat's first day out since the conifers are gone.
See him looking?
Yeah,
He's a little cat, isn't he?
told ya. You don't want to get up there. He's gonna attempt it on. Yeah, Loki. Come on.
Yeah, but they'll be eventually met, no?
I know, but they just leave them out for a minute and then put them back in.
They'll stay out with them.
Well, I'm going to do the car so they can go back in.
Well, I mean, if he attempts, he's going in.
He's well gonna attempt it.
Wait. Hey.
Oh, the conifer's gone. How many times have we been the tip? Well, I went 5 this morning. You
We're
came
on first name terms now.
2 with
People
me.
that work
Yeah.
there now. He's just having stuff.
So I think it was 7 or 8 today, and then 2 or 3 on each other days. All the wood to burn. Put the net up to a fashion till the other fence comes, and then they'll be coming off there, like them ones.
Right, everyone, the rain has eventually gone off, thank God. So now I can get the Lecky chainsaw out, and as you can see by the sawdust, I'm getting all these trunks cut down into sizable lengths, and they're all going over there stacked up, so we should have plenty of wood for next year. So I'm gonna crack on, because it's actually forecast to be even worse tomorrow, 70-mile-an-hour winds. So make haste while the weather is good. It makes a terrible racket, this chainsaw. So as you can see, it makes short work of them. So I'm going to crack on, get all that done, hopefully before the bad weather comes back.
Can't see it fully from here, but it's about 1 inch higher. So I'm going to take it out now and see if we can fix it, but if not, obviously I'll do it from the inside as well. Hold on. It's roughly about 1 inch higher, so we're going to try and fix it now, and then hopefully and height at the shoulder. It's not even much, but it's very noticeable outside. It's about 3/4 of an inch. Right, so that's the difference. See? What's your head on?
Right, that's going to have to come off as well.
That's how much longer it is. All the fences in. Hold on. Cutting the conifers now. Got a chainsaw. Just gonna cut them down. Have you got anything to say? Should have hired someone. That's got a hose pipe in it. Ah. So it's from the water butt behind there. And the access leads into that. goes down into the drain. Just getting the height, and he's digging all that out. He's done all that today. Another brick. Doesn't look very big, the area, but it is.
Well, morning. As you can see, the garden's looking a bit muddy. And I only wanted to level this little bit off so I could move the shed. And I started digging it out. I had to move a fair bit, like. I'll show you how much I've moved with the barrow. I don't know whether that'll... The phone camera won't actually do that justice. But that's 2 foot high and about 15 foot long. I've dug all that out from over there. But while I was digging, I mean, I'm getting a mini digger to move all that, but I just thought I'd level this little bit off so I could move the shed to give us a bit more access into the garden. And I come across this thing, and I had no idea what it was, and I just carried on digging and digging and digging, and it's a huge slab of concrete. And what it actually is, I've dug around it now, it's the remains of an old drainage system. That's you can see the square there where they've cut out. I don't know, where's my finger? There and there. Where is it? There. That's the square. That's where the grid, the top would have gone. So the contractors, instead of breaking it up and getting rid of it, have decided just to bury it. But the top of it here is just where I want to lay my turf, which is not good. So I'm not going to be able to lift that, because as you can see, I've got these 2 4x4 posts underneath it, and I've broke its back. Maybe you can... I can't do it while I've got hold of the phone. So I've got the suction off it. So what I'm going to do is go and get my cutter, and I'm going to cut that up into manageable parts and then fit it all back in. But what turned out to be just a little levelling job and raking and getting it all nice and level has turned into a dig for Britain. Nightmare. Catch you all later. Right. As you can see, I've got the suction off it.
Look at this in the garden. Dad's trying to get it out. Massive. down. I'm afraid it's a little flooded. Okay. Just a bit. No view.